Alright, family. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Mainland Economic News. Alright, family. Alright, the time as I'm recording this is 4 o'clock a.m. on the dot. It is July 23rd, 2020. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started. Alright, we'll start with futures markets. Okay, the S&P futures are up about just under 12%, 12 points at 11.75. The Dow futures are up 88 points. NASDAQ futures are up 98 points. The Russell's 2000 is up just 3.30 points. Alright, family. Crude oil is up about 14 cents to $42.04. Gold is going up, continuously up. It is now at up about $10.60 at about $1,875.70. Alright. Silver took a little dive, about 14 cents to $23 even. And we get into some currencies here. The euro versus the dollar is slightly up, family. Alright. But less than 1 cent. Alright. The 10-year bond is unchanged at 0.5950. The VIX went negative, down about 0.83. The GBP to US dollar is down. The US dollar to the yen, Japanese yen, is up about. It's fluctuating at about, let's say right now, at about 0.014. All right. Bitcoin is down about negative 12 to 0.36. Let's go with the FTSE. The FTSE is up about 20 points. The Nikkei is down about 132.61 points. All right, family. So with that being said, family, let's look at the markets as we speak. As the U.S. markets, he can get ready to open up in about 5 hours, just a little bit under 5 hours and 28 minutes. All right. All right, let's get it started, family. All right. Excuse me, my damn got a little cold. All right. More Wells Fargo customers say the bank decided to pause their mortgage payments without asking. All right, family. So banks are now pausing their mortgage. They're getting real slick with some issues. All right, family. All right. This is from YahooFinance.com. All right, Yahoo.com. In March, Tammy Wilson was checking her family's mortgage online at Wells Fargo's when she saw a link to information about COVID-19 on the bank's website. After clicking through, she provided contact information so she could receive material on the programs at the bank. Days later, she said she returned to the payment page to transmit what she and her husband, David, owed on their loan. A message popped up saying she had no active accounts and could not make the payment. Alright. Wilson later learned what had happened. Without acknowledging, the bank had put her into a program that suspends payments on her federally backed loan, known as Forebearance. It is a CARES Act program that aims to help borrowers who are having trouble making payments because they've been hurt by COVID-19. Alright, because she had not asked for the forbearance, Wilson continued to make all her family mortgage payments. She also spent hours on the phone with Wells Fargo to get out of the program. Finally, on July 1st, the bank sent her a letter confirming her request to opt out of the program, which she had never opted to. Alright. So they basically forced people into a deferment program, so they wouldn't have to pay their mortgages. Even if they could pay it, they still were forcing them into that forbearance program, to forbearance. Alright. Still, Wilson's credit report dated on July 18th, reviewed by NBC News, showed that the family's mortgage is in forbearance and that the April and May payments were not credited to the account, even though the Wilsons submitted them. So they made the payments, but Wells Fargo did not send the information to the creditors, notifying them that they had been making the payments. All right, family, that's some shady stuff the banks are doing. So they're putting people into a forbearance, not allowing them to make payments, and all of a sudden when this is over with, you can guess what happened. They're going to demand full payment on the dot, on the spot, when all this is said and good to go. Forcing people who have not paid it to come up with thousands of dollars that they really don't have. Alright, family, so if you're in a situation like the Wilsons did, go ahead and, according to the story, you go ahead and give a call to your financial institution and you make sure that your mortgage payments are being paid if you can make payments. All right, family. All right, and we're gonna go down here. This is happening. We're gonna go to this last article here, family, because this is not the last article, but this is happening all over. All right, Wells Fargo is one of the largest U.S. banks that underwrites and services home loans. Borrowers in at least 14 states have told courts, lawyers, or NBC News that they have been forced into forbearance plans by Wells Fargo. The states are Alabama, Arizona, California, Florida, Kansas, Louisiana, Michigan, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Texas, and Virginia. Alright, so if you live in those states, family, go ahead, and if you deal with Wells Fargo and they put your account in forbearance, go ahead and make those calls so you can get that rectified if you can make the payments. Alright, family. Alright, but be in mind, this ain't the only bank that is doing it. And when this whole thing is over with, if you had any major mortgage payments, guess what, family? They're going to come out right and say, okay, you ain't made your mortgage payments. We want our money, all of it at once. This is it. You don't got it. Tough luck. Get out. All right, family. So be mindful of that. All right. Next story comes from Shadow Government Stats. That's by John Williams. It's shadowstats.com. And basically, we're going to take a look at some real numbers here, family, because the numbers we get are not actually real, posted by the government. All right, second quarter 2020 GDP, second quarter 2020 real GDP still remains on track for the worst ever quarterly contraction. Rough order of magnitude of negative 50% annualized plunge. First quarter 2020 real GDP contraction of negative 5% was worst since the Great Recession, depending on some successful reopenings of the economy, or third quarter 2020 GDP could be moving off bottom. Alright, family. We never got out of the recession. Look at all the basic numbers, all the job losses we had during the 2007 to pretty much 2000, let's go with 2008, 9, and we just now recovered those job losses from that time frame. So pretty much a 2-year job loss between 2007 2009, 22 some million job losses. Alright, and we just now recovered all those job losses, family. That's not a recovery. Alright. On top of the downside revisions, May real new durable orders, ex-commercial aircraft showed a modest monthly bounce of 8.3%, down 18.7%, or negative 18.7% year to year. Alright. Rising gold and silver prices signal Fed and Treasury malfeasance, reflecting mounting inflation fears in the market amidst soaring money supply and growth, uncontained deficit spending, and related weakening of the U.S. dollar. Any official or covert market interventions to depress the gold price should be short-lived, with no shift in the underlying fundamentals. All right. In context, on the ongoing near-term economic collapse, June 10th. The FOMC held Fed funds targeted at 0% to 0.25%, with the most aggressive ever liquidity and money creation policies continuing. All right, we've read this story, read this part here before, family, but I wanted to go through that again to remind you, family, that these numbers get revised. The numbers they come out with, they show at the end of the month or beginning of the next month or the previous month. These numbers are good to go, blah, blah, blah. And then about 1 to 2 months later, they go ahead and revise those numbers. The real numbers come out. All right, family, so pay attention to that. The numbers they give out for, let's say, when August comes in, they give the numbers for July. Wait till September, to about mid-September or early October, and they'll give you the real numbers. All right, family, these numbers are constantly being revised down. All right. All right, we're going to get to our final story here, family. This comes from ZeroHedge.com. Wisconsin bank pays above face value for coins amid shortage. All right. As the nationwide coin shortage continues to rage, a southeastern Wisconsin bank is offering above face value for coins. Last week, Community State Bank, or CSB, launched a coin buyback program to assist local businesses affected by the shortage. The bank is offering customers a $5 bonus for every $100 worth of coins turned in any of its 7 locations. The response has been tremendous. CSB President and CEO Scott, I don't want to butcher last name, Hued, EPOHL said in a release. All right, we've had people contacting us not only from our community but all over the United States. Our goal is to generate enough coin inventory to help local businesses. We have met and far exceeded our goals. All right, said the president and CEO of the company. All right, the program is expected to end Tuesday, July 21st. That was 2 days ago, and was initiated late last week and quickly gained national attention. Alright, CBS customers and non-bank customers were able to receive a maximum bonus of $500. That meant if someone bought in $200 in coins, that customer would get a $10 bonus. Alright, we received an abundance in coins in a short amount of time, said AVP Retail Operations Director Kate Stopel. Alright, STOLP. Alright, we've never seen anything like it. We were very fortunate, and we have the tools and ability to process all of the coins. That coin is now being put to good use in helping local businesses owners all over the southeast of Wisconsin. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go down. Okay. CSB said the program could restart in the future if virus-related lockdowns are seen again. The cause of the shortage was due primarily to businesses and banks closures during lockdown, which disrupted the national coin supply chain and normal circulation patterns. Alright, in recent weeks we have reported Mayor supermarkets, Kroger grocery stores, Walmart stores, and mainly other retailers inform customers that they may use credit or debit cards because of the shortage. Alright, so as we see now, family, this coin shortage has gotten bad. There could be other reasons behind it, but this is what is being put out, family. All right, we told you they would blame the coronavirus, COVID-19, this, whatever you want to call it, as the issue, family. But there could be something deeper. All right, family, go and do your research. All right, if you like what we put out, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Keep the comments gonna actually what's that term? Keep it constructive criticism, family. All right. Go ahead once again, if you like the comment, if you like us to keep going, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Keep the comments constructive, family. Alright, constructive criticism is always welcome here. Alright, once again, thank you for joining us for another edition of Metalink News. Take care of each other, family. Let's be safe. Alright, let's get it started.